am your gray-haired granny host, Miss Fat. Just toddling around town just a little bit. Things have been interesting over the past few days with my family. Things are a little tight, but honey, it's gonna be all right. For we know in whose hands we reside, now don't we? Yes, indeed. Anyways, this is just a check-in. What do they say? A check-up from my wrinkled neck up. And I'm about to pull in straight to my place, where I just pull the disappearing act on my family. Hey, I'm in my 50s. I've earned the right to go where I please, within reason. So yes, we are going to be looking around for another place to live with more room. Yes, indeed. You know, I had sort of an emotional kind of interesting thing happen between me and my son. He opened up the fridge, and the fridge had a few things in it, and he was bent over looking in it. And he looked at me and he said this. He said, "Mom, you're not skinny because you're on some special diet. Because I believe there are times you are thin because food is thin. This is the last time this fridge and you will look like this. I am getting you the hell out of here. You're coming with me. You took care of me, and now it's time for me to take care of you." Interesting, isn't it? Now, that's his assessment. I don't know if I totally agree with it. I can agree with some of that in part. Just thought his wording was kind of interesting. You know, I was sitting here, and there are times where I will stay in this car and I will have it on the gospel station, and I will be doing my thing, and quite frankly, just in praise. And I don't know about you guys, but I believe when things are thin and tough, you should be praising as though you're a billionaire. You should be praising as though a limo is going to pick you up and take you ladies to a store which has been closed. They unlock the front. It is the early evening and all the customers are gone. They know your size, and they have laid a selection of garments out just for you. And you go in and you try on what you like. It is then boxed or bagged up for you and delivered to your home. The driver opens up the front door of the store. The owner himself shakes your hand and wishes you a good evening. You're driven over to your favorite restaurants, and your chair, your seat, your table in the corner near the best possible view of said restaurant is waiting, and your chair is pulled out and pushed back in under you. Your drink is brought, and the usual meal is presented. That is how we should be praising him, as though that is exactly how you're living if you choose. Have I ever had certain thoughts about how I would like to live if I could? Of course. If I had it my way, I would be in a condominium with someone else mowing the lawn and sending out my clothing to be cleaned. And my family would be taken care of, and my grandchildren would have their tuition taken care of for college, earning interest. Yes. Does that sound kind of spoiled? I guess. But I guess if you're in that kind of a financial situation and you put the Most High first, and you remember where you came from, and you remember if someone else is walking and talking, and if someone else is hungry, you don't turn your back. You remember that you were doing the exact same thing at one point, and you open up your heart. I love you guys very much, and I will see you on my next video. Bye, you guys.